I'm just so ready to hunt for some treasure today.
Let's dive into this week's Hot Beatles Collectibles.
Let's go.
First up is item 1. It's a framed 16 by 20 photograph of the band clowning around at the 5th Street Gym in Miami.
Oh, February 1964.
Yeah. Current bid is at $380.
It captures such a kinetic moment, you know? It happened right after the Ed Sullivan appearance.
Spot on. To me, looking at this is like watching two massive cultural comets colliding. Yeah. You have the absolute peak of early Beatlemania meeting, well, the loudest athlete on Earth.
Yeah, just days before his massive upset of Sonny Liston.
Right. But Cass, athletes sign photos all the time. Why does the signature on this specific piece make it so uniquely valuable?
Because the signature clearly reads Cassius Clay, not Muhammad Ali.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he converted to Islam later that same year. So because of that short window, those early Clay signatures are just like considerably scarcer than Ali's signatures.
But a scarce signature like that, I mean, that has to be a massive target for forgers. Time for a real versus fake check. How do you even know you aren't bidding on a fake?
It is a huge target, unfortunately. Authenticity here is backed by a JSA letter of authenticity, which operates as the gold standard for the autograph market. But, you know, buyers are always responsible for doing their own due diligence before putting money down. And by the way, if you're listening to us on podcast and you want to see photos of these auction items and the eBay affiliate links, visit us at BeatlesFinds.com.
Perfect. Okay, from a photograph capturing a massive cultural moment, let's look at a record pressed for a global one. Item 2 is a rare Parlophone demo pressing of All You Need Is Love and Baby, You're a Rich Man. Current bid is GBP 560.00, which is approximately $750.16 USD. It's a green label, large white A, stamped July 7, 1967.
The historical weight on this is undeniable.
It really is huge. I mean, it was written for Our World, the first ever live global satellite TV broadcast watched by 400 million people.
Yeah, just massive. For broadcast promos stamped demonstration record not for sale, survival rates are incredibly low.
Oh, so they just don't exist anymore.
Pretty much. Serious collectors view this as a historical broadcasting artifact, not a pristine listening copy. That makes its VG plus condition highly desirable.
Okay, but anyone with a decent printer can fake a paper record label for our real versus fake test. How do we spot a counterfeit promo?
Bootleggers absolutely try to fake rare promos with reproduction labels, but authentic copies have the word demonstration stamped directly into the vinyl runoff groove.
So you literally check the wax.
Exactly.
Now, we've seen how rare professional studio artifacts are, but ironically, the items meant for the millions are sometimes just as hard to find today.
Yeah.
Item 3 is a complete set of 1964 Beatles bobblehead nodders in the original box.
Oh, I love these.
Current bid is $805. I just marvel at how disposable these were meant to be. We're talking fragile paper mache in the hands of 1960s teenagers.
It is an absolute miracle they survived in this unrestored condition.
Yeah.
And they capture their specific 64 haircuts and tailored suits, you know, before all the Sgt. Pepper stuff. But the gold mine here is the presence of the original cardboard inserts and the elusive introduction card.
Because that card usually got thrown away on day one, right?
Almost always. Plus, the box, despite a torn cellophane window, grades as excellent for 60 years of storage.
But Cass, what specific details do collectors scrutinize to prove these aren't just well-kept fakes for the real versus fake segment?
Well, the biggest issue with these isn't whole fakes, but quote-unquote restorations secretly passed off as mint. Sellers will touch up the paint or fill papier-mâché cracks.
Sneaky.
Yeah, an unrestored set is exceptionally rare. Buyers must use black lights and intense magnification to check for repaints as part of their due diligence.
Wow, black lights. Okay, speaking of things teenagers usually destroy, item 4. Current bid is $960 for a 1964 UK Celical New Beat Beatles guitar.
A classic.
It's a 32-inch 4-string bright orange plastic guitar. It's not exactly Paul's iconic Hofner bass, but looking at the photo, the bright orange against the black pickguard is insane. Finding an intact one of these is like finding a pristine sandcastle decades later.
It practically defies logic.
How on earth did this survive?
Honestly, this is priced at a premium because the survival rate for this specific toy is practically zero. Kids peeled the stickers, lost the original orange and black twist ropes.
And just broke the cheap plastic.
Exactly. But this one miraculously retains all those fragile pieces. The cell call sticker inside the body, the New Beat headshot sticker on the front, the diamond headstock detail with the silver intact.
Oh, and all the tuning keys, plus the printed signatures of John, Paul, George, and Ringo on the body. The box is VG Plus too.
It's incredible.
But let's do real versus fake.
Yeah.
I imagine the counterfeit market for this is incredibly crafty.
You have to watch out for Frankenstein guitars. Sellers will piece together parts from multiple broken toys, or they'll use modern replica stickers and modern string on a vintage body to make it look complete.
So buyers must inspect the aging patina of the stickers and the specific twist of the rope strap.
Yes, due diligence is absolutely vital for vintage plastic.
Got it. Okay, last up, item 5. We go from an unofficial toy to an unofficial album. The John Lennon Roots original 1975 LP, plus 2 bonus LPs. Current bid is $810.
Formerly titled John Lennon Sings the Great Rock and Roll Hits.
I love the drama here. A bootleg resulting from a legal dispute over the song Come Together that actually made it to market.
Yeah, released without authorization by Morris Livia of Adam the Eighth. It was pulled quickly when Capitol rushed the official rock and roll album.
But how do you even authenticate an album that was essentially a bootleg to begin with?
Having the full context of the 1970s Lennon catalog means owning this weird, legally contentious artifact, and the pristine cover with 0 splits is huge for a 50-year-old LP.
And it includes the original Adam the Eighth inner sleeve, the near mint ad supplement, and those 2 bonus LPs, Soul Train and 20 solid gold hits.
Which just adds to the whole snapshot of the era.
For real versus fake, because this is so rare. Counterfeits of the bootleg itself circulate widely.
Right, definitely. But the included original inner sleeve and ad supplement are the true authenticators here. Modern fakers rarely reproduce the paper inserts.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So remind buyers to verify the dead wax markings and do their due diligence.
Absolutely, always.
Well, that wraps our lightning-fast auction tour. It's amazing how these items capture snapshots of music history from '64 through to the '70s.
It really makes you appreciate the history.